Well, check this out. If you look up at the top of this video here, put it on full screen, and look at those clouds, how they're moving in 3 different directions as this is going on. We ended up moving the camera in a little bit here because it just wasn't in the right spot. They parked that trailer there, which kind of annoyed me for the shot, so we moved it. But anyway, the GoPro cameras do not have a very long battery life, and that's what's going to happen here pretty soon. The battery will die. But you get the gist as to how it works. You know, you see that they lifted it up, and then you see that they drop it down, just like that, and then they'll come to the next sheets. And basically, it was an unbolting system, unbolting. That's all they did was unbolt it, kick them in, and put the new ones on, which you will see a little bit later in the video. And yeah, that's the end of that. Okay, so the time lapse that you just saw, the batteries on these GoPros are really terrible, if you ask me. They're just absolutely terrible. I think that they should last a full day on a time lapse. I mean, I have a time lapse camera at home, and you can set it up, and it'll go for 3 months on one battery charge. But this one, no, not so much. So anyway, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of GoPro. I know everybody loves the video quality of them, and yes, that is a plus. But I've got my dryer running in the background, so I'm kind of on the back side of the bin, and I can't go inside because there's no light in there. So I just figured I would show you what I got here. All right, so this is the band they replaced, this one and this one. I'm more than likely gonna have to cut a hole, dig that out. This never used to be filled in with dirt, but we had cows, and you know how cows are, they can get up against stuff and pack dirt. So I'm just gonna have to get a shovel out, and we're gonna set the fan on a concrete pad. So I gotta go buy some more cement, bags of cement. I'll mix it up, and that'll be that. So these guys worked really diligently today. They pulled the old ones off, as you can see, and then obviously they put the new ones on, and it worked out really well. I like the hold downs that this thing has. I'm not going to go to the other side. This is GSI hardware, and they just drilled into the cement and put those wedge anchors in, and these bolted in really nice here, so they hold really tight. They put the new Culkin stuff in there, and all's good there as far as I'm concerned. The old made it up with the new. I thought that the bolt sizes were going to be different, or the bolt holes would be different spacing, but it wasn't. Worked out beautifully. Yeah, so they've got all this stuff here. I will be rewiring this whole thing probably this coming week pretty easily. I'll be able to do it. It doesn't take me long to do much. I can do quite a bit in a short amount of time, but I do have to dig down at least 3 feet there and fill it with crushed stone, or 2 feet and fill it with crushed stone or whatnot, and then put the concrete block in there and fill it with cement. So they picked it up, they moved it to where it belongs, they made it round, as they say. We got to make it round, and then they drilled and bolted the thing down, which worked out wonderfully, if you ask me. So I'm pretty happy so far. Tomorrow the crew is going to come in. Obviously this is the new discharge auger. I had to move it to the side of the door, so I have a easy access to the door without any problems. You can't see in there, but you know, it is what it is. You probably can see the 2 holes, but that's it. And that's it. I mean, that auger will come out. Gonna be a bit of a trick to get these augers underneath there, so I don't know. Man, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a bastard to do this. I'm gonna have to chisel this out, dig it out, dig down, and make drainage, I guess, out here so that we can put corn in the auger underneath. Now, I know I've seen in the past they have universal joints on those things, but this one does not have that. So, I don't know, maybe I'll talk to the guys and I'll buy one of those, I'm not sure. So, but anyhow, that's it. They've done this much so far. The floor is here. They're gonna put 6 vents up in the roof. They're gonna put this floor here, which is an easy sweep floor. Doesn't matter which way you go. You can sweep it up nice and clean. I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. And yeah, and that'll be it. You know, it'll be like, oh, So there's a lot of other giblets and parts over there that I haven't really looked at. There's a new bin fan over here as well. Those things are expensive, but you gotta have them if you're gonna have them. This is a hub for the center. This obviously is to go on the bottom of that auger, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what we got here. There might be more stuff in here. What's in there? What is that? Oh, this is for the edge. That's for the edge of the bin. That's where those go on there. They go on the edge of the bin. There's a bunch of screws in there. There's more stuff. Well, that's just all the spacers and the legs, the stands or whatnot. There's more parts in there. I don't know what's in here.